Great song. Just know that it's not me that played this song. How you doing today? The sixth day in the month of January 2026. I like the sound of that. Sixth day in the month of January 2026. How's your mind? How's your body? And of course, how is your soul? My name is Denise Dennis Worlu, and this is the sunny side on your number one talk station, 92.3 Nigeria Info FM. From now up until 3 p.m., you already know how we do it. You and I will share this space together, having philosophical, ethical, and thought-provoking discussions. Today will not be any different. First on our list today is why Nigerians are scared to save lives. I am privy to a personal story. As a matter of fact, the funeral is ongoing as we speak. This guy would have been saved, but everybody that saw him fighting for his life were scared of the gbese. I have to use gbese because if I use trouble, it wouldn't drive it home. They were scared of the gbese they would enter should they get involved, and that was how he struggled until he died. And then I saw a story of some other person who had tried to be the good Samaritan, and he now entered gbese. All these and more is for this hour. But the question we're trying to answer is, if you saw someone dying on the road today, would your first instinct be to save them? Or would the fear of being the last person seen with them make you walk away? If we're terrified to be our brother's keeper because the system might punish us for it, what happens to the next person who collapses on the street? It's the sunny side. Stay tuned.
It's natural to have different ideologies. We tend to see things from different.
First story is about a young man, Tommy Akporogene Wodwola. He shared his grievous mistakes. Those were his words. And what was the mistake? He saw a young man collapse on the road in Asaba, and while others walked past, he chose to help. He rushed him to the hospital. Sadly, the victim didn't make it. But instead of being thankful for his humanity, Tommy says he was taken to the GRA police station, accused of murder, and allegedly told by the DPO that he'll be dealt with for acting like Jesus. It had to take a high-end intervention just to get him out, and even then, he claims his bank account was empty for bail. Now, let me read his story as he told it, or has told by him word for word. Sometime this year, and that was last year, I made the grievous mistake of rushing a dying young man who had collapsed on the road to the hospital at the instance of a doctor who had earlier called for advice even when everybody chose to walk past. Unfortunately, upon reaching the hospital, the young man gave up the ghost. Out of protocol, requested that the police be informed since I never knew the person involved. I was just trying to be a good citizen. I was taken to the incident, the case at GRA police station in Asaba. To tell you how wicked some officers of the Nigerian police force are, or could be, I was instead accused of murder with my statements taken under caution. CSP Joseph Udo, the DPO, told me he must deal with me for acting like Jesus. Those were his exact words. He bluntly told me that when he is through with me, if I see anybody dying again, I would walk past, even after the deceased victim's family had confirmed that their late son had an underlying condition. I immediately understood why people make videos in such a situation and do not make an attempt to rescue the victim. It took the grace of God through a very, very top government functionary for me to have escaped the murder charge that I was tagged with. Even after the VVIP personally came to attest and ensure I was released, the Nigerian police force through CSP Joseph Udo of the Asaba GRA division still emptied my account as bail money. I went home with only 2,000 naira. As the year comes to an end, I am using this opportunity to thank God for bringing me out of this situation. Many people are still in prison for cases lesser than mine. My people, join me to thank God. Now, this is a lot. And then I have a lot of questions to ask. Questions like, if the Nigerian police force says this, will they act to look into the matter if it is true? Will they work to ensure that his money collected forcefully is returned? Will they deal with the officers who forcefully withdrew all the money in his account? Will they take those officers for a remedial cause and probably sanction them to serve as a deterrent for others? Will they come out to the public and advertise publicly as to all the steps they did to ensure they build trust back to the public? This is a lot more than we think. And then I was reading this story years back, and then yesterday I saw a story on my status. Not a story. I saw a 26-year-old boy lose his life, and I had to ask because I had been seeing him on several other people's status on my WhatsApp. And I summoned courage and asked one of them, and she said he was robbed on the 1st of January and stabbed to death. And then I go on X and I see reports of the same incident. So this stabbing happened in a larger bus stop in Lagos just a few days ago on the 1st of January, where witnesses say people literally ran away from the victim, not because they didn't care, but because they were scared of the police protocols and what might happen to them if they tried to save a life. Really, has it gotten to that? So this is exactly what the person said. And a setting at Elvis Hill. Unfortunately, I was there when this incident happened on the 1st of January 2026. He was stabbed at Ilaje bus stop. We tried asking bike men and keke Meruwa drivers to help us carry him to the nearest hospital, but everyone ran for their lives. I watched him stagger from the bus stop in front of Northwest Filling Station with his white clothes covered in his own blood, inward Mobile Road, but fell close to a young man selling charger in a wheelbarrow. Everybody was scared because of the information hospital might ask for. What a world. He was stabbed by touts at the bus stop, and they immediately took bike and ran away. Everyone watched this guy grasp for breath because he has lost so much blood. May his soul rest in peace, and may the perpetrators of this not know joy till they leave this world. I've been seeing pictures posted by his mother. She lost a son, and she didn't lose that son because the thieves did what they did. She lost that son because people were unwilling to help. And the reason people were unwilling to help was because they didn't want to get into trouble. It leads us to a very dark question about our society today. I mean, what's going on? If we are terrified to be our brother's keeper because the system might punish us for it, what happens to the next person who collapses on the streets? No, you tell me. If you saw someone dying on the road today, would your first instinct be to save them? Or will the fear of being the last person seen with them make you walk away? Let's talk. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 0306416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 0306416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Talk to me.
I'm Ken calling from this matter is a critical matter. For Port Harcourt tourist beach here, somebody with a train footballer, young footballer, then they do fitness. In teammates, they do fitness there too. Two of them they jog. If you know the wrong one now, don't go relax. I say relax. Don't just be rolling belly like. The other one go look and say everything that happened. If you know what I say, they rest to collect strength for them to get up full and rough. Not knowing that the guy man take enough tramadol before he enter that fitness war. You see, that guy man did die for that place here. I think that idea that's a friend with a teammate with the job with and there. Now they won't go. They're fishing and that guy now go strangle and kill him for that place here. Because they're fishing at two of them and they do the jogging for that side here. It takes before the family of the disease come, the coach of the disease come to. They can't confront the other guy. Say, and everything that happened that way, things be like this. Then he can explain what sharp disease, the family and their coach. Then what happened? The family people, then go back here, go gather one place, speak language to arrest that guy with his teammate. And of which the coach knows that boy not go fit do the thing. The coach from that same people where they speak the language, he get to reveal it into that other of his teammates. They can find we come up from that place, they want to arrest and they don't call police. Then that guy, use tie. And all those times, but the police, tourist police, they have, but they don't know what they happen. That guy run for more than 6 months. Then tie that dead body, do autopsy for the dead body. And they couldn't say tramadol is enough.
Was in his system.
Yes. To clear the air. I hear that guy. So that guy run to his village. See, when everything done this clear, they get to call and to come back. Saying they innocent. He can't come back.
Wow.
That's the end they make so many people be fear. If not, nobody to help na problem. I think they work out like this, see something that happen like this, I go fit to rescue that person. But if only me go, the best option I go shout with people here and come. So I mean the blessing only me dey there. That is the fear of that.
Thank you for sharing with us. People are afraid to get into trouble, but was it like this before? Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, I want to chip in something here.
Okay.
There's something that happened around Uzaba here sometime last year. I was in one of these keke bus coming from my trade to Choba. So around that Ubrikure flyover there, all of a sudden, some of the passengers in the same bus started shouting, "Driver, stop, stop, stop." So the driver stopped. What happened? There was this huge man in the back seat. The man was shivering all of a sudden. So with the big bag he carried, we tried to see if there's anything like inhaler we could find from his back to, help recuperate the man. But we found nothing.
Try.
So I'm rushing the man to one April hospital around Uzaba there.
I know the hospital.
April hospital.
I know the hospital. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when we got there, the nurses that came with the doctor said cardiac passed on already.
Hi.
So, with the passengers in the bus, we rushed this man, the cops, to Uzoba police station. That's where the whole problem started. That we had to give statement of the man, what happened, where his origin, everything that we did not even know, but we had to give statement.
No, wow.
How would you give a statement of a man that you don't know anything about, only that you met the man on the road? And as in everything, I was totally confused. So the two big phones that we found with him, we could not operate the phone since the phone was locked with password. Instead, we brought the SIM card, plugged in another SIM, and started texting all the contacts we find in the SIM card. So, luckily, some people started calling that is their family member. When they rushed it to the police station, some of them gave statement of what they know, that he was asthmatic.
Asthmatic, yeah.
So, but he has died already. Now, on the people claiming their dead body, they took their dead body home. Now, all of the passengers that were in the vehicle, they have all left, except me and one other woman who wanted to watch to the end to see what will happen. Had it been that we were not there, they would have, let me say, involved the driver, the innocent driver, in what he was totally not aware of. And the police, after the people who had the body has left, they persuaded the driver to bail his vehicle 200,000 naira.
What is going on?
We pleaded and pleaded and pleaded till his union started coming. When he started calling his people, but look at what I've been involved to. The people started coming under excessive pleading. Was when they bailed this man and his vehicle 50,000 naira. For only because he carried a passenger that died in his vehicle. Now, had it been that we were not there, who knows what would have happened to that driver? So that's the Nigeria that we live in. You don't just help anybody you don't know on the road. Else, you'll be doing it at the risk of the fear of the unknown.
But
Because
then
you
again,
never can predict what the police will involve you.
But then again, my concern is with it could be anybody. It could be me.
Yes.
It could be you. That point where we desperately need help. Sometimes we're asking for help with our last breath. Help me. Help me. And all we want you to do is take us somewhere so that we will not die. I mean, I would want somebody to help me if they find me in an emergency situation. And I'm sure you would too. But if we keep going on with this mentality and this fear, a lot more people will die, sadly. So what's the way forward?
The way forward is sensitizing the police. Our law enforcement are the ones that need the sensitization. In that, when this person comes, the level of interrogation here should be mild and not what will inflict fear and pain on the person trying to help.
Okay. Thank you for sharing with us. Nigerian firm, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Denise.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Your name is?
my name is Stephen, calling from Port Harcourt.
Stephen, thank you for joining us.
Okay, I think my view on this is that our law enforcement agencies, especially the police, they need proper orientation. It's not like they don't know the truth or they don't know what to do, but I think it's a means of extortion for them.
Why use someone's predicament as a means of extortion? I mean, how heartless can they be?
That is the problem. They know the truth. They know the truth. Okay, on several occasions, I've seen people on the road that needed help, but I did not help because I'm scared. You do this thing, the police know that you have no hands in this person's predicament, but they see it as a means of extorting money from you. They know the truth. Okay, look at it. I think there's a law that if anybody that has a gunshot injury should be treated before police report. But if the hospital does that, the police will come after them. So everybody is just scared. This same incident you talk about, people not trying to interfere when someone is being attacked or so, it has happened to me. That same place you mentioned, in Lagos, I stayed there before I came to Port Harcourt. I've been attacked on that junction before, and nobody came to my rescue. I had to run away from my life. On that same Ilaje bus stop on Chevron on Aja, those Agbero boys on that park. I was walking, I noticed somebody pushed me from the back. When I thought, all I got was a dirty slap, and my eyeglass fell out from my eye. And before I could say what, he started beating me for no reason. So I like, go run. I had to run for my life. You understand? God forbid anything had happened, nobody will come to my rescue. So Nigerians are willing to help, but the problem is the police. I think the police authority need to do something. They need to educate their men, their officers on how to save life. You want to save life, the police is after you. Right? You can imagine what the police was telling somebody that after dealing with you, when you see somebody,
you will not act like Jesus. You will not try to be Jesus. You want to act like Jesus.
So what on earth do you think that person would see someone dying and want to offer help? Okay, by hearing this, a lot of persons will be like, I don't want to get into trouble.
You don't even know what this did to me, because as I'm talking to you, the funeral of that boy is happening somewhere at Rumukrushi here in Port Harcourt.
Exactly.
On my way to work, someone tried to beckon on me. The person needed a lift. I said, I don't know this person. Forward ever, backward never. Before you come and enter lift in my vehicle and something not do you, they will not say it's me that carry you.
I drive almost all the time on the road. I don't give lift. Even at night, during the day, you even see someone stranded. Maybe you see someone on a particular bus stop that is prone to danger, and the person is stranded. You see the person beckoning on you, please. You would not want to stop. If anything happens, police will now start asking you, why did they carry? What did you do to the person? Nigerians are loving people. They are ready to help, but our problem is our police. Not that they don't know what to do. They know, but they see every available opportunity as a means of extorting people. That's just the case.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So in that case, you can't even count on the police to help you. That's what it means. Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Honorable from Nkoro.
Welcome.
Last year when I was in the village, I helped a policeman. You know that I got into trouble. They put something inside my motor I didn't know. Then I called the next checkpoint to check my motor, which I know I don't smoke, I don't drink. People know me. The next thing they see, drug inside my motor. How is this drug managed now? I said, I'm not smoke drug, I didn't sell drugs. They said, but it's inside your motor. I said, I don't know, I help a policeman. I don't know why it's the person I get it. They said, I'm insulting Nigerian police. I said, no. I had to go to, you know that I spent 50,000 naira for helping a policeman. So helping people now is a crime. That you help somebody put into problem. Me, from that day, I don't carry anybody again. No. If I'm going straight away, if I like, there is someone dies, I won't carry on. But when I want to go in and flex, I that day. So I don't want to help again this year.
All right. Thank you. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416. If we're terrified to be our brother's keepers because the system might punish us for it, what happens to the next person who collapses on the streets? If you see someone dying on the road today, would your first instinct be to save them, or would the fear of being the last person